Okay, um, so welcome back to the Mod Leaders 2023 new mod that was released a bit over a month ago now. So we've just finished playing as Tech, so we're gonna go back to the last faction that we're gonna check out in this mod at least. I'm sure the other 8 are interesting, but they seem like reskins of things we've already done before. Not in the bad way, but in the sort of hard to make an interesting video outside of just playing the game. It's I'm not trying to review the mod. I'm just saying that. How do you phrase it? How do you phrase it? I'm looking at the new content. Is probably the best way to put it, or at least new to me. I know that I checked out Colony, who is not new. It's a port from Halo Wars 2. Anyway, Successionist Union even, so... We're gonna hope this doesn't break, like the Blood Gulch 1v1 map. I did just have something to drink, so if you hear me go quiet, or like completely no noise, it's probably because I needed to burp and didn't want to do that on camera.
Fortress upgrade complete.
I will say I like how the fence changes size. That's such a basic thing to like. Do we get units train quicker? Is that a bonus we got? God, I have short-term memory loss or some shit. We read it like 2 seconds ago. So we're probably yeah, it is this one. I always take the bottom one. I'm not sure why, but we are gonna just double reactor and probably barracks. We're probably gonna do something like that first.
Reactor complete. All units.
I'm not sure if this is the right play. That economy is a bit slow for me. We probably should have had these guys over here collecting, but.
Supply pad upgraded.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We are playing against the AI, which
Supply pad complete.
is going to be an issue.
Engagement. Base under attack.
Yeah, because he's just going to sit his thing there, and it's going to just be a generic Covenant rush, isn't it? Yeah. What? Why am I not surprised?
Barracks complete.
I will say, I do quite like having snipers instead of flamethrowers. It's just because at this difficulty, half your flamethrowers die before they can get in range of anything.
Local units.
Okay, so that's interesting. 100%, I'm more than happy to trade a lot of health and resources in units if it takes out an arbiter. Actually, I don't know if there is much.
Supply pad
Good against everything. What makes it combat support? Oh. We're gonna get one. Just see what it does.
Local units.
I'm gonna go down here and claim the base. You can come up here, and I think you can grab this. Yeah, because that's gonna be the empty slot.
Local units. Local units.
Yes, sir.
So what do you do? What do you have?
Supply pad
I want to say it's a shotgun based on just like the
Local
graphic it
units.
has. No.
Local
Okay.
units.
I don't know what that does then. So I'm gonna claim that. Get that going.
Local units.
I now remember why we go down to the bottom one. Because it's just easier to get the first base going. I did almost have a heart. I fucking didn't see the recording thing in the top corner there.
Local units.
Waypoint received.
I kind of don't like how.
Ready.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I was gonna say I kind of don't like having
Local units.
no generic units making the barracks, but we've already got, you know, generic units that just come from the main base.
Local units.
Good to go.
Oh, we don't have any.
Ready, sir.
Now we do. Okay. So you go there.
Supply pad complete.
You guys come and collect this. Do something like that.
Local units.
Warthog, go and preferably sort of sit in the corner there if you can.
Enemy engagement. Reactor claimed.
All right. Marines on the ground, sir.
Local units.
On the way. Moving up.
All units.
Yes, sir.
Enemy engagement.
We'll get them. Hostile.
Supply
I'm gonna do that there just so we don't have any holes left. No, I didn't think we did that.
all units.
Get some.
I'm just gonna press all units.
Local units.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Fire.
I didn't realize I was there.
All units. Reactor complete.
Marines. Make some noise.
Okay, that might be an issue.
Marines, good to go.
All units. All units.
Smoke them out. Marines ready, sir.
All units.
I'm
All units.
really not liking that he has an arbiter here.
All units.
If it was focusing on the base, that would be fine, because
Supply pad.
especially at 7 armor,
Ready, sir.
right? Yeah, especially at 7 armor,
Units.
On my mark.
it's not really going to do much. We might try and save up to get a Scorpion drop, to be perfectly honest, because Scorpions would probably be pretty good against the current thing that we're facing.
Yes, sir. Smoke them out. Standing by. Marines ready, sir. Three.
But I'm also not sure if I just...
Order. Grenade. Do it.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to take that as an opportunity to upgrade these.
Units.
We are 100% going to try and chase that. We're not going to go too far, but we are going to, you know, if he turns around and, say, sits here.
Upgrade complete. Supply pad upgraded.
I don't really like having production buildings up front.
Grenade on my mark. Grenade out.
Do we have it? Maybe. I don't know if the Arbiter died or not.
Marines on the ground, sir.
Vehicle depot complete.
We don't get 'em.
So what do we have? It just looks like pretty standard, to be honest. So I think we would have to upgrade the regular Warthog. I think is
All units.
where our, one of the unique unit comes from.
All units.
Get tactical, Marines.
So you can tell that he has left this here. This one might not be still free,
Units.
but we're definitely going to
Moving.
come and check. We might as well try and poke him. It seems like we have an advantage at the moment.
All units.
Moving up.
Yeah, okay, so he does have that claimed.
Air pad complete.
So we have a Vulture, which is easy. Same as always. Heal personnel and vehicles. Completely unarmed.
All units.
Sorry, can we not just stand there getting shot, please? Is that the last upgrade? No, there is still. I'm gonna get a canister shell,
All units.
just because it certainly seems like he's.
All units.
Is it worth it? Let's do it. This is
All units.
partly a sort of mod review.
RPG research.
And if I'm not using all the features, is it really a mod review?
Marines, good to go.
Canister shell research. All units.
Out. Marines on the ground, sir.
All units.
I think we pull back from that one.
For duty.
Not for long. I'm still not sure what these do.
All units.
Good to go. Locking on.
All units.
We're going in.
All units.
I'm not sure what we're doing. Let's get one of those. Why
All
not?
units.
I think we've already seen them, as far as I'm aware. But
Scorpion, ready to roll.
once again, mod review. I
Send us in.
feel like I kind of have to
Rolling out.
make all the things to make a proper mod review. Guess more of a showcase than a review, because
All units.
not a games journalist, so I'm not going to try and review something after playing it,
Fire.
but nowhere near enough time to make a proper review on it. It would be a bit disingenuous for me to try and review something
Roger, moving.
like this
Moving out.
at such a short.
Hoorah.
Oh, it's
Enemy
cheeky, and it might not work. So I'm gonna get that.
All units.
Can we hold it?
All units. All units.
I think we've got that. So yeah, I'm gonna stick a load of turrets on there and be cheeky about it. Artillery turret. Artillery turret
Upgrade complete.
is a super long-range static defense
Medic
structure. It
research.
fires artillery shells, relatively slow-moving projectiles that explore chunks of terrain that they travel across.
All units.
So it's an artillery unit.
Supply pad complete.
This is telling me that he does have
Turret complete.
Is that right? It's telling me that he does have an arbiter somewhere down here. No, sorry, flame mortar. I can't hard build heavy supply.
All units.
Heavy supply. Heavy supply pads. Christ.
Turret complete.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. So I would assume that it's a
Turret
bit
complete.
like the rhinos from that one mission.
Supply pad
But it's...
complete.
Is it boring? I don't know, I've not played the campaign for fucking ages. No, don't do that.
All units. Turret complete. All units.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. Please kill him. We've got a barracks as well. Okay.
All units.
It's always such a fucking cheeky play to come and get this one.
Supply
You know,
pad
to
complete.
literally to have a base where your turrets can hit the other base. It's fucking cheeky as hell, but at the same time, kind of funny.
All units.
I think it's probably the best way to play this map.
All units. Supply pad upgraded.
It does mean that we kind of want some of those, but at the same time,
Complete. All units.
do we go air in response?
All units. All units.
I mean, actually, I've just realised. What the fuck? Okay, that one makes sense,
Supply pad complete.
right? Yeah. This one makes sense. This one doesn't.
All units.
Sorry, what I mean by that is the cost of summoning 2 scorpions instantly anywhere that you want costs less than training them. Yeah. Okay,
All units.
if that was me, if I was the mod creator, that would maybe cost, you know, 1200 credits, supplies even. Probably not for free. Sorry, probably not for, you know, less than the cost of the actual,
All units.
you know, that costs 1,000 to make 2 scorpions,
All units.
as well as the time investment.
All units.
It costs less to just magically summon them. I am going to send those down there, and we are just going to just quickly take this because,
Enemy engagement.
you know, why wouldn't we?
Here we go.
We probably should have done that at a different time.
Locked and loaded. We're going. Marines on the ground, sir.
Reactor claimed. Base under attack. Base under attack.
Base under attack? What? I guess maybe just stray bullets?
On my mark. Marines, good to go.
I'm gonna try and claim that.
All units.
Mostly just so I can prevent him from doing it, and we've got extra turrets, so that's gonna shore up that, you know, that area, give us free defenses basically. I'm gonna take the infantry, collect some of the supplies, do something like that. Okay. It has just occurred to me,
Ready, sir.
or it should have already occurred to you, that
Gauss
we
cannon
don't
research.
have a
Firebase ready.
field armory.
Marines, hoorah!
So I'm gonna
Local
get it
units.
there. I'm gonna
Ground, sir.
rush station
Supply pad upgraded.
so I can fill this. I want.
Good to go. Let's go. We're going.
You're just gonna come and actually,
Running.
Station upgrade complete.
fucking child.
Supply pad complete.
Okay,
All right. We'll get 'em.
I need you to not survive. Is the thing. So we want flame mortars, and then we want artillery units.
Give us an order. We're going. Roger that.
Actually,
Orders. En route.
you're just gonna come and check this one.
Ready to go. Awesome. We'll
Yeah.
get some.
Field armory complete.
So what do we have in here?
Turret complete.
I wonder how the other UNSC factions work.
Enemy engagement.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like that.
Local units. Turret complete.
Do you have to?
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Base under attack.
I'm. You know, if it's like, oh, you have to build flame mortars. Yeah, I'm not
Base under attack.
too sure on that one. Base under attack.
Base under attack.
How? Is it maybe that they take passive damage from existing? Genuinely not sure. We're going to use the kind of
Turret complete.
cheesy tactic of doing that. It's kind of a shame that the turrets don't get better. I know they do, technically. You know, upgrading. This one is upgrading
All
turrets,
units.
but at the same time, I kind of wish that they
Turret
just
complete.
straight up got upgraded like normal. Maybe they will.
Where to?
I'm also gonna just get another
Pad
operator,
complete.
just if it does anything. um,
Marines reporting for duty.
Base under attack.
I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
pull that one back,
Tank on the move.
put these two up.
Turret upgraded.
I'm gonna put those like right
Supply
up
pad
front,
upgraded.
and
On station. Orders. Changing course.
Focusing lens researched.
is that an upgrade for this? No. What did we just upgrade? Half of the issue with
Ready to go.
mods, they like to reuse audio assets, which I don't know what I would do. If I was making a mod, you know, yeah, I would probably do the same thing. But at the same time, it can get a bit confusing.
Local units.
I'm going to bring these up here and get ready for a flank if we need to.
Local units.
It's looking like they're just going to hard commit to this. I don't think they really had a choice.
Turret upgraded. Firebase ready.
I'm just going to fill it with artillery turrets.
Research.
So that is that one popped. I'm not
Station upgrade
sure.
complete.
I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can have the correct upgrade name and an incorrect description.
Supply pad complete.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, or if it literally just is
Arrows ready.
a third drone. I'm not sure. Can you sort of come over here? I do only see one drone. I always like having. I hate using this power, to be perfectly honest.
Supply pad complete.
I just find it a bit shit. You know, I want something where I can, you know, take my healing things with me. I don't want to have to rely on, you know,
Enemy
cooldowns and shit. Do I want to grab power turret? It doesn't really do much for us.
Wingman researched.
Hornet.
Was that this one?
Supply
Yeah.
pad complete.
So I'm gonna
Turret
fill up
complete.
on those. Those are full, and so
Base under attack. All
how
units.
the fuck? Sorry, what?
Hawk to go.
What? What?
Ready to fly.
Turret complete.
Closing in. Yes, sir. Right away.
So that's gonna do like insane damage, right? Yeah, pretty decent.
Hawk up.
We got another air pad, supply pad, and upgrade everything. Could we go and win if we wanted to, like, right now? Yes.
Turret complete. All units.
You got it.
But at the same time, do we want to? Do we want to win? I think the answer's probably yes, but you know what I mean. Everyone just target the Arbiter.
Supply pad upgrade.
When does this game even take place? It has to be before,
Complete. Supply pad
um,
complete.
you know, canonically. It has to be a long time before the events of the main series.
Ready, sir.
But also,
All units.
aren't some of the characters
All units.
the same? Because it's a different Arbiter. If you don't know,
Supply
the
pad
Arbiter
complete.
is a title, and the one in this game is not the same one that is in Halo 2 and 3.
Chain gun researched.
And so, when does it take place? We should have got that ages
All
ago.
units.
Um,
I'm there.
I think we just win.
I got it.
Supply pad upgrade. Power turret research. Reinforcements.
Yeah, so I
research.
wasn't expecting any upgrade to the Scorpions, to be honest. I was gonna say I don't like that he has an Arbiter that we can't see. But now we can. Why are you taking damage? Shield damage, sorry.
All units.
But yeah, I mean, as always,
All units.
I like
All
the mod, like I said at the end of the last one, I'm just, you know, it's more of a vanilla-like mod, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. You know, if I'm playing a modded game, I want to play a modded game.
You
Um,
victorious.
Whereas this one's a bit more true to vanilla, which, you know, fair play. If that's the type of mod you want to make, then, you know, more power to you. But I prefer, personally, more of the more powerful, you know, overhaul type mods. We did kind of terribly. Combat efficiency of 2. You know, normally, unless I'm playing like a flood or something, I want to be like double that. Just look, because we lost quite a lot of units. How? How does that work? How does this work? So what were you doing? You were researching a boost to air units. And reinforcements? You were researching upgrades to air units, and he never built any, whereas ours are very, you know, we were focusing on the units that we were using. Because I'm a person with the brain, the ability to think rather than a dumb computer that doesn't really know what it's meant to be doing. But yeah, so as I said at the end of the last one, if you didn't watch that, we have played, you know, we've played Tech, we've played this one. I will probably just tack another one on the end of this, like bonus. Aatrox doesn't sound much different to the Chieftain. This one just sounds like, you know, Covenant, but with Flood skins on, which, you know, you do have to just, it's obligatory, you have to put Flood. You have to put Flood in a mod that adds more leaders. Colony we played, obviously we just played that one. Do we want to do that? You know what? I'm going to do that. Actually, no, I'm not. That's cheating. I'm going to go random.
Local units.
I will say, this is another one where I'm not too familiar.
Local units. All units. All units.
I will say as well, I never played Halo 5. As far as I know, I'm really not missing out on anything.
All units.
Apparently it was really bad.
All units.
Yeah, so I did play Halo 4, and the Prometheans are kind of
You
annoying.
are victorious.
I am victorious. I am? Okay. Do we want to play on Ascension? Yeah, fuck it. Sorry, so if you don't realise what happened there, the enemy spawned in as the spectators. I will also say I always like having more maps. Even if they are just ports of the campaign ones, I have no issues with that. Admittedly, obviously, going air is incredibly overpowered in this, but I believe it's the same in the campaign. I will say, I don't like when they don't have resources laying around.
All units.
That might be an issue, because a lot of the time I base my opening on being able to
All units.
build things.
Reactor complete.
Okay.
All units.
So I think this is going to be like in the campaign, and this is going to be owned
Supply pad upgraded.
by Rebel Base,
Local units.
controlled by Sentinels. Nope. Controlled by Grunts
All units. Supply pad complete.
and Sentinels. I'm not sure if that's a bug. It might be. Once again, I haven't played Halo Infinite or Halo Wars 2, which this, the Banished are from. I know that's what they're called. I don't know much more about them, though. So we can just...
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad complete.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of... They just kind of, like, expel lasers from them, rather than, like, shooting, which... Oh no, is it plasma? In Halo,
Supply pad
right?
upgraded.
It's superheated plasma, and not, lasers. So it probably does make sense that it doesn't... Actually, no, that makes it even worse for these.
Local
If it was lasers like Star Wars, then it would make sense to have no recoil, but that's just being pedantic, really. I know that it's a modding thing, and it's kind of hard to create your own models. I don't have the camera zoom mod, so I don't know how well they stand up close. But I know that it's kind of hard to do all the rigging and all of the animation for a recoil and everything. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that it does look a bit funny. That they just kind of expel lasers from their face. Also,
Fortress upgrade complete.
don't these use something different?
Outpost ready.
I'm gonna use it as a I'm not gonna say anything.
Supply pad complete.
It's fairly obvious though. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this as supplies.
All units.
Is the flood doing anything? It's gonna be
Station
fucking
upgrade
annoying.
complete.
No, the flood in this mod works. Can we? Oh, okay, we can. Once again, I do just want to make sure that we actually get the
Supply pad complete.
the best one in. You are just, wild.
Air pad complete.
So you are a light factory, so we'll get support, heavy, field armory, upgrade the supply pads.
Local units. Enemy engagement.
How much do these cost? 100 each. Fair enough.
Local units.
I think the AI flood might pose more of an issue than this one if it's
Barracks complete. Peons researched.
What even is the story in Halo Wars? Again? I forget. No, like genuinely, I know what you have to do, but I don't understand why. Also, wait,
Vehicle depot complete.
do you live the end of Halo
Supply pad
Wars?
upgraded.
The campaign? Because Halo 1, the Flood are
Fortress
brand
upgrade
new,
complete.
right? In Halo Wars 1, when the Flood show up, it's, Cortana has no idea what they
Field
are.
armory complete.
This game... Oh, he's going air? Fucking nerd. Yeah, but Halo Wars has to take place before, right?
Reactor
Or did they
complete.
just put in the... I don't understand. What I'm trying to say is because the Prophet of Regret is in this game. So how is he... How? Yeah, how is he in this game if he is dead? I think what I'm saying might make sense,
Supply
maybe?
pad complete.
I would quite like to have a monitor. Man, if only they were this good in the base
Payload
game.
researched.
Sorry, you guys can come up here too. I would quite like it. Come and garrison this. Oh, are using stall tactics bad? Oh yeah, I remember this one because we don't get any, like, at all. We get absolutely no turrets.
Supply pad upgraded.
I would quite like reserves. I don't have the resources for it. Yeah, it's actually... Oh, that is... Is it scummy? The issue is if he rushes us with this, we are fucked. The issue is... I'm not sure if we could hold against that. because it's oh, it's such a fucking cheap tactic. Yeah, I don't know if we could hold out against this because we apparently don't have an anti-air unit, which might be an issue.
Local units.
I mean, it is only effectively 4 Banshees.
All units.
Are you the trove fella? No. We'll get one. I kind of want the big fancy things. You know, we didn't really get to see them in the last one. You know, the last time I played this, because the game crashed.
All units.
But you know, I would like to see all of the content that is available. So that, unfortunately, will probably mean stalling for a bit. So you're a trove sentinel. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the planet Trove is.
Local
Is
units.
that where Halo Infinite is set? Are there even sentinels on in Halo Infinite?
Reactor improved.
I am just gonna sit there and
Enemy engagement.
just very,
Local units.
very cheaply.
Local units.
Oh, I don't know actually.
All units.
Because I would really like to have that base. Because I want more resources. I am going to, as we go along, throw whatever. Oh, we really don't have many.
Beam rifle research.
Yeah, I would quite like to have both one of those and one of those. Yeah,
All units.
I just want to see all of the content. Because I say, when I'm done with this, I probably will just move on to the next mod. You know, like fucking ADHD brain.
All
Need something
units.
new every 5 seconds. But one, you know, it's been a good mod
All
so
units.
far,
Spirit bond researched.
and
Enemy engagement.
I've already said it a few times by now, but I think
All units.
mods like this are just better.
Deacon research. Enemy engagement.
You know, I just think that in general, because it just has a
Local
lot more
units.
content. It's better than the Flood one, the Promethean one. You know, once again,
All
personal
units.
opinion, all that lot, but you know, me personally, I prefer this mod. You know, I prefer this one to the other one, the Forerunner Overhaul or
Outpost
whatever it
ready.
was, expansion. Um,
Spirit bond research.
that doesn't really say much about the mod itself, but more about me.
Base under attack.
Base under attack.
All units.
Okay, go and defend, please.
Station upgrade complete.
That's actually just really powerful. That, for being a non anti-air unit, is actually
Supply
pretty fucking
pad
good at his
complete.
job.
All units. All units.
You know, if it can take out a Banshee in roughly the same time that it takes to take out
Reactor
a
in
single infection form, that I'd say it's a lot.
Supply pad.
So I'm
complete.
just gonna buy the
Enemy
cheap
engagement.
things. Enemy engagement? Oh, okay.
Supply
It's gonna
pad
do
upgraded.
absolutely nothing. Thank you. What is making the
All
noise?
units.
I'm gonna come and just gonna camp him.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad complete.
So I don't think we need any of that.
Canister shell.
Could
Reset.
save up and get one of those. I don't know what that's based on, and I don't know what that's based on either. But we're gonna get one.
Supply pad complete.
We are also going to just upgrade the monitor. I assume that means like, you know, the monitor as sort of a bit like the Arbiter, where it's more of a title than anything else.
Blessed immolation. Research.
I assume that this isn't, you know, 343 Gilly Spark.
Fortress upgrade complete. Supply pad upgraded.
I'm gonna bring him over just so I can see the differences that this is making. Did we get one? It literally just finished. That doesn't look fabricated. That doesn't look like it was just pulled out of nowhere. You know, things where it's like, oh, Trove Sentinel, and it's kind of just like the other Sentinels. You know, stuff like that. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying you can tell that it
Ancestral
was
perversion. Research.
a sort of mod thing, whereas, you know, where did it go? This thing looks like maybe it's out of Halo Infinite. Once again, I haven't played it.
Supply pad complete.
That's probably like the 10th time I've said that so far today, in the past like 3 hours. But that definitely looks like a real thing. Maybe it's out of Halo 5. But once again, I haven't played that one either.
Engagement.
But from what I understand,
Supply
everyone
pad
that has played
upgraded.
Halo 5 doesn't talk about it.
Supply pad complete.
And I'm fairly sure that's for a reason. Which is kind of strange, to be honest. Because, like,
Divine absolution. Research.
Halo 4 wasn't terrible. But I mean,
Enemy
maybe
engagement.
Halo 4 was just like, oh, look
All
guys,
units.
we can make a Halo game. Before they,
Spirit bond. Research.
you know, like, properly tried to make it their own. Which,
Supply
from
pad
what I've
upgraded.
heard, maybe they shouldn't have. But I'm not gonna judge a game that I haven't played. Halo Infinite, I have seen some gameplay of. Halo 5, I have seen absolutely nothing. Which probably also tells you a bit about its sort I don't want to say impact on the world, but you know, its cultural footprint if I just haven't seen any of it. Is there anything we want to get rid of? We probably don't need any more brutes, let's be honest. I'm gonna cancel that.
Research.
I don't know what that said. I think that said power turret. So I'm going to save up and get 2,000 credits, resources, generic sci-fi units, and get the Uber unit, because this is an Uber unit, but I mean,
Ready to fight. I'll get there.
it doesn't really feel like an Uber unit. This is probably where something like a, you know, a 3v3 would be better.
Reinforcements researched.
So what are we going to do for the last 6?
Mega barrage researched.
Do we have any knights? Yeah, we definitely do. Got tanks. Can't do anything with those. The only thing we don't have are actually the base crawlers. God, that song's now in my head. That song being crawled by idols. What's it say? Yeah, gunship. Oh, I guess gunship does. Is a Pelican a gunship? No, because some of them are specifically designated as Pelican gunships, which kind of insinuates that the base, you know, the base model isn't a gunship, but I also like when units can do this. That's like some of the best parts about playing. Okay. You know when I said I kind of like units that can do that? That's not what I was talking about. Fucking bounce. I think the tanks might be made of rubber, you know? Does that do anything? Probably not. But yeah, I like things that can traverse terrain. I like things that can traverse terrain easily. So it, yeah, it kind of looks a bit familiar.
Needler researched.
I'm gonna throw it at them, just see what it does. Once again, I'm not having a go at the mod author for recycling assets. It would be insanely entitled to expect every single mod to have unique assets for every single unit.
Reserves researched.
But at the same time, it is a bit. Ooh, okay.
All units.
What is it doing? It also sounds. I like how it just goes beep beep, as it, you know, has this giant death beam.
All units.
I'm gonna have to chase it down because even one unit is a genuine threat to us.
Peons researched.
It just likes those 2 turrets. man, I was going to say I don't want to be the person in there, but it's a flood unit, so person is debatable. It's it's a bit goofy, but you know it's not obnoxious. Obviously, the graphical glitch, I will once again remind anyone who is new to this series, or if it has just been long enough where people can't remember, I am running on a very old, almost a decade old at this point. I think my graphics card was released
All units.
in 2013, 2014. Basically, what I'm saying is my graphics card is old, and I've had my current graphics card has been in use since 2014, mid 2014 to mid to late 2014 or early 2015. It was around that range.
All units.
So having graphical issues, I cannot rule out that they are just innate to my shit computer. I cannot reasonably say 100% that is the fault of
You are
the mod,
victorious.
essentially. Yeah, so that's what we want. But, we want stuff like that. We lost quite a few Marines. Pour one out for our lost comrades. Don't remember training any Marines. But, we trained some more Marines, different Marines, that are still Marines. The difference is, these ones are Marines instead of Marines. We didn't lose any of those, so that's good. This guy, what were you fucking around at, my guy? He trained a load of infection forms and 75 banshees. Christ. Okay, so final thoughts on this mod. If you want a vanilla, what's the word? Vanilla-like? That doesn't sound right. But if you want a vanilla adjacent mod, is probably the right wording for it. Then yeah, this one's, as far as I'm aware, once again I have played 4 of the 12 factions. As far as I'm aware, from my experience, yeah, it seems pretty good. I think the AI flood might struggle a bit, but that's nothing exclusive to this mod. There have been many, many, many I'm just looking. Repository, is that one? What? Repository 3v3. Exile is the one I hate. Fort Dean is that one. Frozen Valley is that one, yeah. Glacial Ravine? I think that was just, I think that one might be a bit, I'm not sure. No, I think they have just been reskinned. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm just gonna quickly start it up. Yeah, it's It's the same as the other one, aside from
All units.
in this one. Sorry, what? Hold on. Skirmish, 3v3, exile, repository. I just want to see. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was expecting. It's the same map aside from you don't have a free slot back here, and it has a different skin, which fair enough. That is going to have very possibly tanked. Nope, it didn't, thankfully. So yeah, no, it's just a perfectly fine. But that begins with a hero. Oh yeah. Sorry. So sub firefight difficulty using the first AI player. Okay. So that's interesting. Sorry. So skirmish. Mode skirmish. Okay. Quicker gameplay. I think that's normal. This is the regicide mode. Everyone starts with a hero unit and dies when it dies. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I've never seen. I don't think I've seen mods with different modes before. To be perfectly honest, that could just be because I hadn't checked. But yeah, no, that's more what I would want. Not that I ever really play the different modes, because I found the vanilla ones to be kind of boring. But yeah, stuff like that is always appreciated. So yeah, from what I can see, it seems fairly stable. There was that one crash, but once again, all the mods, which I consider the best Halo Wars mod at the moment, all the units is quite prone to crashing. So having one crash in several hours is obviously not ideal, but it is acceptable. You know, it's understandable. I'm not gonna sit here and complain. You know, oh, the free content that you make for my game to, you know, give me more replayability and give me more enjoyment for literally nothing. I'm not going to sit here and complain that it isn't perfect. That would be incredibly entitled, and obviously, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so the next mod that we will be checking out is the Leader Overhaul mod, which was the second favorite one out of the ones that I played before. And so it's had an update. I haven't checked the patch notes. We're going to jump in probably tomorrow. Once again, I don't know how much of the screen you can see. I'm currently playing in a windowed version, and you can see at the bottom it's 1:04 a.m. As I'm recording this. So I'm probably not gonna start jumping into more games. I probably could, but I can't even sit there and upload them. Is the thing. That was my Discord ping. I don't even know if you can hear it, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna check that out tomorrow. Once again, it will probably be 1 or 2 days for you. Depends on how quickly my upload speed is, which is notoriously shit. For me, at least, it takes 2 or 3 times the actual video length to upload it. So that's why these videos come out maybe once or twice a day instead of when they should, which is sort of as they're being recorded. You know, I probably could just live stream this and just upload the VOD because, let's be honest, there isn't any editing being done. But live streaming, I just don't like the idea. You know, if you make a video, you're making a video, whereas if you're making if you're live streaming, the video you make from the live stream is going to be awkward to rewatch because inherently part of what you're talking about during the live stream is including the live stream chat, which means the people watching the VOD are just kind of like, what am I meant to do? You know, they're just saying that like, oh, here's a conversation that's going on that I just can't join in on. You know, here's a conversation that I should be able to join in on that I'm unable to. So I find VODs kind of a bit strange. I find live streaming in general a bit strange, to be honest. But yeah, plus also, obviously, my internet upload speed probably wouldn't be good enough for it anyway.